to my channel. My name is Paige's Pets, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some DIY rabbit toys, which are great if you're low on budget or tight, kind of, and you don't have any spare money. And a lot of these just basically require a pair of scissors and some toilet paper tubes. So let's get started. And so for my next toy, I actually have something like this, like a little DIY treat toy sort of thing. Basically, as you can see, this water bottle, actually, it was a milk thing, but that doesn't matter. As you can see, it has holes in it, and there's treats at the bottom right here. I put these in, and my rabbit usually pushes them around, and eventually treats will fall out, or like little crumbs and whatnot, and she'll eat those. This toy is actually very good for somebody who's not at home often and isn't really able to play with their rabbit that much, and it stimulates their mind and gives them something to do, and it's actually a really good toy that my rabbit absolutely loves. Misty loves it so much, it's ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, let's get started on how to make this one. So what I did is I actually took this, I smushed it flat, and I started cutting shapes into it, though I left this part from like down here down to here sort of available because I need room to fold it shut. So I just kind of cut shapes like triangles, squares, whatever it was, and just kind of random patterns, basically. And you can do whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure the holes are big enough for the treats to fall out, or you can fill this up with hay or whatnot, it doesn't really matter. But it's basically all just up to you. Okay, and now that I got all my shapes cut out, there aren't that many, but I'm most likely going to recycle this afterwards. Actually, I may just keep it. So then, I actually folded it into a little square, as you can see. I took it, I smashed it flat like this, and then I took it and did the same thing the exact other way until it made a little square. And what you do now is you actually kind of cut these corners like there would be flaps on a box. And now that that's done, you can see I have these little flaps right here, and I basically sort of bend them back, kind of like this, and then I do a box fold. And so the next thing I do is I actually put in the treats. So I actually have both raisins right here, and I have Misty's homemade treats, which this is a recipe I got from Stormy Rabbits, these little cookie sort of things that I give to her. Basically, now all you need to do is put in some of your rabbit's favorite treats. And I'm only putting in a couple of raisins because they're high in sugar, and then I'll fold this closed. And so now that this is done, I've completed the little toy. You can actually roll it around, and I made the holes somewhat smaller so treats fall out less often because Misty's used to this and she knows what it does. So I make it a bit more challenging every single time, and the treats just kind of fall out of there. And that's how you make the little DIY treat. For the spiral, what you need to do is actually take a cardboard tube, and this one is really simple. Sorry, there's dirt in the way. And what you'll do is you take the printer and you just start cutting along like this. Just diagonally cutting until you reach the end. And now that this is done, what I like to do is I actually take the corner and I sort of go with the flow and I peel it back kind of like this, and it doesn't actually completely straighten it out, it just makes it more bouncy, kind of, I guess, a bit more springy. It's a great toy, it's really easy to make. And now on to the next one. And now we are on to our final toy, which is a little ball that we are going to be making. As you can see right now, I'm pushing this flat, that's so I can easily cut this. Now for this one, you need to push it flat, sort of like this, and you can cut it into however many strands you want. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. So I'm just going to cut off, I don't know, maybe around 6? 5? I don't know, we'll see. And now that we have all of our little pieces, what you're going to do is you're going to take one, sort of like this, and you're going to slide another one onto it. And you're basically going to overlap these until they make a little ball. You can put rabbit treats in here, or like hay, it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. I basically usually just kind of leave it plain, so yeah. And now our little toy ball is complete. This is a fun toy for your rabbit to just throw around, tear up. My rabbit actually takes off the rings individually, piece by piece, until it is nothing, absolutely nothing, and I usually end up having to clean it up, but it's still a great toy for them. It's very easy for them to chew on and tear up and whatnot, and as you can see, there's little holes in here. You can leave treats in here if you want, it's up to you. So that is our little last toy. So that's all for now, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you might actually make some of these yourself. So I'm planning on making a cage tour soon, but we'll see how that turns out. I actually did film one, but the footage was corrupted, so I'll have to start over. But until then, this is Paige's Pets signing off. See ya.